Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
And welcome back to the MetalHandOfGaming podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and you know that fuckhole as...
Wayne!
No, it's the Rum Guy! Hi, I'm the Rum Guy. I'm over here on the island, and I'm just basking in the sun. Yay!
Yay! That's what I do.
Cunt.
You know,
Oh, hey, yeah. It's good.
Living the dream. Living the dream.
Living the dream. Living the dream until
Live on a
hurricane
nudist
season.
beach.
In fact, you guys are about to get hit by something.
Yes, we are. A
yeah.
big fucking storm. That's great.
I was like, yeah, this sucks. I saw it on the thing. I was like, oh, we got a tropical storm already. Awesome.
Yeah.
Not getting rid of COVID yet. Let's just fucking smash us with some hurricanes. You know what it's going to be, man? It's going to be hurricanes filled with fucking death hornets.
Yeah, Death Hornets. That's what it is.
It's going to be the Death Hornet hurricane. Oh, my God.
Sounds like a country western band. Death Hornet Hurricane.
Here we go, boys.
Oh,
God, we're fucking idiots.
But that's gonna be tough. I mean, there is so much shit going on with like we were just talking about. There's like the grocery stores are empty. You can't get any fucking supplies. Your fucking hurricane kit's now a joke. You know, because you've already gone through that shit.
Oh yeah, dude, long time ago. It's kind of funny.
Toilet paper, they can't find any of that.
You know, it's kind of crazy. It's like everybody. I was super excited to get to 2020. You know, because how cool is that? You know, like the it's like one of those big numbers. You know, like when we got to 2001 because it was the Space Odyssey. Remember that? Everybody was like the movie 2001 Space Odyssey.
I never gave it any thought.
Really? Oh, no, man. Everybody, like all the sci-fi guys I know were like, man, we're 2001 Space Odyssey, man. It's going to be fucking radical, dude. I was like, okay.
Hello, Dave.
Exactly. Yeah. Hello, Dave. What are you doing, Dave? Don't touch me there, Dave. Dave, your penis doesn't go in there. Oh, wait, that's not the right movie. My bad.
Hello, Philippe.
Oh my God! But like 2020 was going to be kind of a monumental number to me. You know, like it's kind of a cool thing. And then really, 2020 has fucking blown asshole.
And it's awful.
It's
absolutely awful.
This is one of the worst years I've ever been through in my life.
You know what? It's just because as of right now, it's bad. There's been some bad stuff in the past, other recessions, and shit like that, and but this is just ass. This is awful, absolutely.
I think it's because it's so much stuff going on at once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What the problem is? All of the stupid people that are stuck at home are going to breed.
Yeah, lots of it, lots of breeding, idiocracy. Here we come. If anyone has not seen. I was going to say, if anybody has not seen this movie, Idiocracy,
what's that?
Go. You haven't seen that movie?
No.
Holy crap, dude. Let me tell you about Idiocracy, man, without giving anything away.
Okay.
Basically, it's like the 90s, and these two people get chosen to do a quick army experiment. The army's trying to see if they can sedate people and let them sleep in like hibernated sleep for like years at a time. So they were going to knock these guys out and let them sleep for a year. Okay?
Okay.
So in the process of this, one of the guys who is involved, the main guy who is involved, gets involved with prostitutes and hookers and all kind of crazy stuff. So he gets put in jail away. And then the army base is knocked down. So these two people are stuck in these hibernation chambers for like 200-300 years. Okay?
Jeez.
So as the years go by, stupidity starts to reign supreme. The smart people are not having children because they want to wait till it's the right time, and they die out. All the smart people die out. and all these idiots are having sex with their sisters and cousins and brother, and so the world is taken over by fucking retards, basically.
Wonderful. Wow.
And so
is this a reality show?
Listen, this is crazy. So the two people wake up from that sleep, and they find all this crazy shit going on. It's insanity. It's a funny ass movie, but it's just like so crazy.
Is it a comedy?
Yeah, it's a comedy. But you should watch it. It's done by the same guy who did Beavis and Butthead, I believe. I can't think of his name. But I think he's one of the guys.
Tim.
No, it's not Tim. But I think he's one of the writers behind it. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But I believe he's partially has something to do. But it's a great movie. It's funny. It's
interesting.
It's very ridiculous. I mean, it has a lot of famous people in it. Because at the time, and then when the movie was written and came out, there weren't famous people. You know what I mean? It was one of the. It was not. Was it Owen Wilson or the other Wilson? It was the other Wilson brother. I don't remember his name, but that Wilson, the dark-haired Wilson, is the one that's in this movie.
I loved their band.
Not Broken. It's not Wilson Phillips. Oh. Not the broken.
You knew where I was going.
I did, man. Not the broken nose dude. The other one. But he plays one of the main characters. Another guy who all these names escape me right now, dude. I'm not thinking offhand what these people's names are. But you should go watch it. It's funny.
Yeah,
I think you would like it.
It's just letting me flounder a bit. That's funny. That's what I was doing.
Yeah. I think you would like the movie, man. It's funny and it's.
But what's it on? What's it on? Is it on Netflix? Is it on?
I'm sure you can get it on.
What'd you watch it?
Amazon. I own it.
Oh, you own it. Okay.
Yeah. As soon as I saw the movie, I went out and tried to find it on DVD.
Oh, very cool.
So I bought it. But it's funny. Like I said, I think you would dig it, and it's really going into like it's almost like reality. It's like a mixture of what's happening now and like the George Orwell book 1984. Like I think that our world is like a
wow. You knew an author?
Fuck you! Like a combination of those guys together.
Did you read it?
Yes.
God, no, you can read?
Yeah, yes, Rum, I can read.
Oh my God! And you read 1984?
I did. And
the whole thing?
I read a lot. Yes.
You don't read.
I do.
What do you read?
I even have reading glasses.
No, you don't.
I do.
I didn't know you read, man. That's something. You learn something about people.
Yeah.
And as long as I've known you, because usually when we go out, and we're like at a restaurant, and you're looking at a menu, you just kind of look at the menu. You just pick by pictures. I didn't know you could actually read the words. That's kind of cool, dude.
You're an asshole. Why? Why, world? Why? Well, do you put me with this dick? I was watching something quite interesting too, by the way. Oh, have you? What did you watch?
And it's called A Discovery of Witches. It's a weird title.
Yeah.
Discovery of Witches, but it's actually a pretty good show. It's a series, okay. And I've been wanting to watch it for a while, but I wasn't able to find it. Now I found it. So, but
did you find it on Amazon or something?
Yeah, I think it's on Amazon. That's what I was watching on. It's pretty cool. I dig it. But yeah, that's about the only cool thing I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff. If you get a chance, go to YouTube and you want to laugh your ass off, just type in news bloopers. I love watching news bloopers.
Yeah, I dig those too. They're pretty fucking ridiculous.
Oh, this fucking the dudes with the sketch artist, and it looks like the guy that's actually doing the news, and he just looks at the picture and went, it's fucked up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I mean, what do you do? We're all in fucking partial quarantine now. I got
yeah, that's fucking stupid in my opinion.
I got tourists everywhere. I got just did a lot of work on the outside. I had some construction guys here, like I told you, and we did some work.
Yeah.
I hire people to work, but I help them. So what is that? I don't know what that is.
That's because you're fucking bored.
I guess that's what it was.
Yeah, guys, do me a favor. if you guys are out and about, wear fucking masks, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to Walgreens today. All right, I went over there to go pick up a few little things. When I walked in, I was the only one with a mask on, and there was like 50 people in that building. And I'm going, you fucking people are ridiculous because they said we're open partially.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all like, oh, I guess it's gone. No, it's still there. Our fucking cases tripled today. Like I got an email saying that the cases in Louisiana tripled today.
That's a lot, man. You guys had a lot to start with.
Right. And I'm like, what the fuck? And you know what's going to happen to these people, the idiocracy people, are going to end up having us shut down again.
Right.
And what's that going to do is that's going to put us all out of work again. And on top of that, it's going to crush the economy. The economy's fucked as it is. But
yeah, it is.
If we get another shutdown like this, we're done.
You know, a lot of people out there have lost retirements.
Yeah.
All of their savings. I mean, if you're hearing this and it hasn't affected you, congratulations and
be
feel
thankful.
Very, very blessed because it has affected a lot of people. Yeah, I live on this island. I don't have the money that the people have that live on this island, but I rent. I don't.
No,
rent.
you're like the butler of the island.
I'm the butler of the island. That's exactly what I am. And but I mean, some of these people sink their retirement like what am I going to do? I'm going to retire and I'm going to buy a beach house. And they're like, well, I'm going to rent it out and make money and then we can live comfortably because we've worked all of our lives. Well, fuck, all these people are losing their houses, you know, and losing their cars and fucking apparently losing their goddamn minds because they're all acting like retards. And when I say retards, if anybody gets offended by that, we've had this discussion in the past. I don't care.
I said it already once. So.
Yeah, it's just we don't care. You know, if
it's a word,
if
guys.
Too close to home. Well, you know, there's mirrors. You might want to take a look.
If the shoe fits, you might be retarded.
It might be retarded.
If
this
offends you, you're all retarded. It's like the Jeff Foxworthy thing. You might be a redneck. Yeah. If you're feeling a little offended by what I say, you might be a retard.
Might be a retard. Here's your helmet.
You might be a millennial. That was my what is it? Porky Pig.
Your Porky Pig. Okay.
Millennial.
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
Ugh. Hey man,
other than that, man,
I found out something cool yesterday, but I missed it.
What's that?
Yesterday was the 30th anniversary for Jim Henson's death. It's not very cool that he died, but what I'm saying is the very cool thing was all the puppeteers that were left alive, which are all of them, the original 4 that did all the Muppet Show and stuff, got together and did a live stream and talked and celebrated his life, and you could have got on it and watched and talked and asked questions and all that stuff. But I missed it. But they're doing a rebroadcast, so I added my name into it so I can see it eventually.
Oh, that's nice.
But it was kind of cool, man. You know, I was like, that's really cool.
I guess.
You know,
I guess that's weird.
Why is it weird?
I don't know. He's just a puppeteer.
Really? I don't know. He's just a puppeteer. He didn't create a whole fucking lot of shit.
He did. He did a lot. I mean, he had an amazing life, and he had. But I mean, did the puppets talk, or were there people?
No. It was the 4 people.
So they weren't sitting there with their puppets, making the puppets talk the whole time.
I don't.
Because that would be creepy.
I don't think so. But
did they make a Jim Henson puppet?
That would have been cool. I don't know. There is a Jim Henson puppet though.
Oh, well, they should have had him on show.
There was a Jim Henson puppet made, and I think it was used in Muppet Show. I think once or twice.
Not a porn.
Maybe. I don't know, dude. Puppeteers are some strange people.
They are some. You know,
I'm going to email a few of them to see if we can get one of them on here. All right.
One of the porn ones or the normal ones?
The normal ones. The real. Okay, good. I'd really like to talk to Frank Oz because he's done a lot since Jim Henson died.
He is the man behind the curtain.
You know, he is. He is. He's also the man behind with his hand up Yoda's ass. So he does Yoda. And if you take Yoda's voice and you listen to Miss Piggy, it's almost the same. Oh, Kirby. In fact, Yoda is Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy's ancestor.
Or love child.
No, it's too far. It's too far in the future. So like he's an ancestor. You know, like they kind of popped out a few babies.
An ancestor would be before them.
That's what I meant. You know what I mean. Well, no, not really, huh?
Yeah, really. If it's an ancestor, means they're a predecessor.
That's true. Well, what would be the future?
That would be a relative.
Okay. Well, yeah, you go. I was just trying to think. I thought maybe like, I don't know. Oh, so okay. Well, I take that back.
Okay.
Kermit and Piggy are the ancestors of Yoda. There you go.
Correct.
That's the correct way to go.
Right.
Yeah, so like they had a bunch of babies and their babies had 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 babies and then eventually there was a Yoda.
That's a lot of babies.
That is. But you know, frogs, they have lots of babies.
They do have some babies.
And pigs do too, so it'd be kind of weird. You know, like you get these piglets, these little pink piglets come out with fucking tadpole tails stuck to them. Would that be creepy?
It'd be that's a fucking sci-fi movie if I ever heard one.
Frog pig.
Or Oink Ribbiter.
Oh God, no. That sounds like some dude who works at a goddamn slaughterhouse. He's the Oink Ribbiter.
Yeah, that's what he does. He removes the oink and the ribbit.
He takes it right out of him.
Yep. Everything but the squeal.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, something's wrong with us. But yeah. So that's what I'd like to get one of those people on here. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, that'd be fun. That'd be a nice thing. That'd be a good show. And speaking of good shows, guess what?
I don't know what.
I forgot.
Really?
I did. I had myself all psyched up.
Wow, I just got super excited about something, and then Rum goes, I don't know.
I don't know. I just lost it. I might have just had a stroke.
Really?
I'm not sure,
motherfucker? I'm like, I got this. I don't know. Okay, well, that's nice.
It's part of the norm for me now.
Oh, yeah, I know, but still, I mean, I was just kind of excited there for a second. You let me hang it, motherfucker.
I was really excited to tell you because I was been like waiting on it all day, and now it's gone.
Oh well. Well, maybe you'll think about it one of these
days.
Hey,
if anybody listening remembers what I was thinking, let me know. Comment.
Well, guys, we have some really cool guests coming to the MHOG podcast.
Yeah,
we got.
It's going to be great for us anyway.
Yeah, I mean we have, and for you guys too, because I mean we have some magicians coming. We have a lot of new bands. We got in touch with a marketing company got in touch with us, and they've graciously wanted all of their roster to come on our show. So we're going to have a new band once a month starting in June.
And it's going to be really, really cool because these are bands
from all over the world.
And they're it's kind of an interesting way of introducing new music to everybody listening. So keep an ear out for that.
Yeah, so we the first band we're going to have is a band called Methane.
Yes.
And they are from Sweden.
Yeah. I love the Swedish people.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. That'll be really awesome. So look out for those guys.
Fan of IKEA and meatballs and
our friend of the show, past guest John Armstrong, the magician, he's coming back. Also past guest Lloyd Cryer from Texas Frightmare will be here.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. We also have past guest Big Smo coming back on the show.
Sweet. Always good with him.
And Theo Kane from Slime House, the director, he's coming back.
Oh, that's right. He is coming back. He said he wanted to.
Yeah. So June,
lot to go. Lot coming up, and in this month alone, we got a lot coming up.
Right. I mean,
there's another Max episode coming up, which is going to be great.
Yes.
My gosh. freaking A, dude. There's people everywhere. We got them coming out of the woodwork.
The director of Life Insurance Policy, the movie,
Mm-hmm.
he'll be on. Mr. Chuck Norfolk.
That's right.
We have an Emmy-nominated director coming on. He's an illustrator and a monster maker. His name is David Hartman. He's coming on.
David Hartman. Yeah.
And of course, Max, our buddy Max, and return guest Parrish Randall from Circus of the Dead and all that good stuff.
Now, a lot of these return guests we haven't had on in years. I mean, they're
it's like, hey, I was like, yeah, come on, we come back, man. We've been waiting for you.
So I mean, and we've got some surprises. We're not going to let you know.
No, there's some big ones in the making.
Yeah, quite a bit of stuff coming down the pipe. And
I'll have a hint. Here it is. Just know that the Scum Dogs are returning.
Bob. You might as well just gave it away at that point.
People won't know. Some people will be like, what the fuck? I'll be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, well. Just say.
Love you, Adam. Yeah, so we got a bunch of good shit coming, man. We got a bunch of people coming our way. A bunch more in the works. Like I said, we've been hustling people and talking to them, and we're booking up pretty good. So, in fact, June is already completely booked, and July is almost there too. So,
yeah, and you know, like we said, some extra things too, little specials that we're going to be doing.
Yep.
Don't forget MHOG little shorts.
Yep, I'll be playing all month. Keep going, they're going. We got plenty. Yep. The shorts, we got Ghost Grabbers is coming finally.
Yeah, Ghost Grabbers.
And Full Metal Movies are also coming. So we got all this stuff coming out, and it's coming soon, starting like in the next few weeks.
I'm looking forward to doing the Full Metal Movies. I think it's fun.
Yeah, I think it was fun too, man. And in fact, guys, the first Full Metal movie is the one we do for life insurance.
Yep. So that's going to be that was an interesting movie.
Life insurance
we got
lottery.
To see it before most people.
Yep.
So I definitely recommend when you do get a chance to see it, check it out. It's worth it. It's worth a look.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff.
But other than that, man.
What?
I don't know, dude.
You have something, dude. You have something you wanted to say, and I'm trying to wait for that beautiful nugget of gold to come out.
I just don't remember what it was. I really don't.
Damn. You know, HBO was free this week, right? This weekend.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was free this weekend, and I happened to record a few movies because that's what I do when I see the movie channels on for free. I pan through them because I don't have time to watch them when my kid's awake. So I figured, okay, well, fuck it. I'll pan through to see what they have, and I'll record a bunch of them.
Sure.
So I recorded a bunch of movies, a few that I've seen, and some that I haven't. But the one I'm most excited to see is Joker. It was on, and I recorded it, so I'm super stoked to watch that. I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it yet?
No, I have not seen it yet. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Actually, more good than bad.
Yeah, same.
So I'll definitely check it out. Like I said, I'm watching movies, kind of sporadically. Just some random weird shit. Just trying to find some new and exciting stuff that maybe I haven't watched in a very long time. Like, do you remember? This is an old movie. There used to be a movie called Teen Angel.
Yes.
Like back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that. I was like, I haven't seen that since I was a little kid. So it's like I'm watching like weird old shit like that, like Oh God, You Devil with George Burns and fucking some of the crap ones like Caddyshack 2.
Nice. You brought up Caddyshack.
Yeah.
There is a documentary, not a documentary. Sorry, it's not a documentary. It's a film.
Okay.
About the life of his last name is Kenny, Doug Kenny. Doug Kenny was one of the writers of the National Lampoon magazine. Him and another guy actually started. I think the other guy's name was Beard. His last name is Beard. They actually started the magazine when they were in Harvard together. And then they went off and decided to do their own thing instead of continue to go to grad school. So they did the magazine, but it's about his life basically, and it's called A Futile and Stupid Gesture Falls to Capture the Spirit of National Lampoon's. I think that's the whole name of the title.
Oh wow, that's a lot of words.
It's on Netflix right now. Watch it. Trust me, watch it. It was superb. It was so good. It shows you like what this poor dude was going through. He died at 33.
Oh wow, dude.
He was going through a lot of stuff, and they think he killed himself, but no one knows exactly what happened because of the way he died. But I mean, you can look it up if you want to. It's not going to fuck the movie up, but they found his body at the bottom of a mountain in Hawaii, but they're not sure if he was completely blitzed out of his mind on acid and everything else and fell off the mountain, or he jumped. No one knows because he was by himself.
Oh wow.
But do you remember I'm sure you saw Animal House.
Yeah, long time ago.
All right. Animal House. The guy with the glasses, the real thick glasses that sits on the couch.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What the hell?" That's him. That was him in the movie. Like, he put himself in that movie. He wrote that movie. Him and a few other people wrote that movie. And him and Harold Ramis also wrote Caddyshack. And he thought Caddyshack, this is what threw him for a loop, is he got a bunch of bad reviews when Caddyshack came out. And he thought Caddyshack was a big pile of shit. And no one would ever like it. And it really sent him into a fucking deep depression and like drug-induced all kind of craziness. It's a really good movie. Watch it, dude.
It sounds interesting.
It's a very good movie. Yeah. It was really interesting to see all this stuff. And speaking of another really cool movie that I watched, this is actually a documentary. And it's a documentary on acid and psychogenic, hallucinogens and shit.
Oh, so your prescriptions, gotcha.
Yeah, basically. But it's got a whole lot of famous people in it talking about their experiences with acid, like Sting and Ben Stiller and like a bunch of comedians, and it goes on and on all their experiences. Some of the guys from the Grateful Dead, and all this stuff, and it talks about the effects of it and how each time it's different, and the different things you can see and the different things that happens and different trips, and it made me want to try it. I've never dropped acid in my life.
I don't think you could handle acid, and I'm not saying that to make you go and do it.
No. I know, man. I think my brain is fucked up enough.
Well, I mean, you never did a lot of hard shit, did you?
No, I never did any. The worst drug I ever did, man, is I smoked weed maybe 6 times in my lifetime. 6.
Wow. Well, I'd stay away from the acid, man. It's not a.
I was gonna say, and I popped some pills, like speed.
Oh.
But I never did
get mini thin. Remember mini thins?
Oh yeah. We used to eat those. Makes your hair feel like it's falling out.
Yeah, fucking mini thins at the fucking 7-Eleven.
We used to do Black Mollies, man. Those big. Basically, it was like speed in a bottle, man. You took 2 of those and you were fucked.
Yeah, I would do mini thins and drink a Jolt.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We were trying to kill ourselves.
I'm surprised we did not have heart attacks.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of the reasons why I think energy drinks don't do anything to me. Like I can drink energy drinks and it barely even makes my heart race. Like it may pick me up a little bit, I don't drink them anymore. I hadn't drank an energy drink in almost 2 years, but I used to drink them every day, and it was just like drinking a Coke. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything spectacular to me. And a lot of people always tell me, I don't know how you drink those things, because I drink them and feel like my heart's going to bang out of my chest. I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe now I think about it, maybe it's because I ate gigantic speed pills in high school and ran into a mosh pit and went nuts for like 2 hours,
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that was another thing. For some reason, when back in those times too, I felt the need for some reason to see how far I could get to sleep deprived. I don't know what that was about.
Because that was a whole high by itself, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd stay up 72 hours,
Yeah.
sometimes 4 days, possibly, and I'm falling over. Like, what the fuck? It's actually hurting yourself. It's what
Oh
it's
yeah,
doing. It's
it'll
not
kill
good
you.
for you, man.
That'll kill you.
And then I was just living on mini thins and fucking Jolt. That's all I was doing, and eating pizza. That's it. It's like, because I'm going to school, I'm working, and
Some
that's all I'm
people's
doing.
fucking children, I swear.
I know, dude. I mean, yeah, don't do drugs, but
No,
if you do drugs,
do responsibly.
don't drive.
And do respond. That's another thing they were saying on that video about acid. They were like, "Look, whatever you do, don't take acid and drive." Like everybody's like, "It's so bad," and don't look in the mirror. Don't look in the mirror and don't drive.
Just take it, go to sleep. Don't even move. Don't lay down and just lay in your bed and don't leave it.
Rosie Perez.
Make sure you go to the bathroom before, and don't eat anything like, about I'd say up to 2 hours beforehand, and then because then you'll just throw up all over yourself while you're laying there. Don't do that. It just doesn't even paint a pretty picture, does it?
Yeah, no. One of the best stories was Rosie Perez. You know who that is, right?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, she's never done drug. She was not an acid dropper or anything like that, but she went to a club and she was dosed.
That sucks.
The club was handing out Kool-Aid, these drinks. Like everybody was sweating, dancing, so she went and got. She's like, "Oh, I'll take one." So she took one and drank it, and went back to the dance floor and started dancing some more. And then she went back because it was more hot. She's like, "I want another one of those drinks." She goes, "Oh yeah, sure." He's like, "Are you sure you want one of those?" She's like, "Yeah." So they both, her and her sister, both drank one, and they go back, and she said, about 15 minutes after I drank that second one, then it felt like the floor was water.
Yeah.
And she said, so what I started doing was I started doing the backstroke on the floor. And then my sister came up to me and says, "Hey, Rosie, your tits are out." And she said, I looked down and I was amazed on how big and beautiful they looked. So I went to cover them with my fingers. And then, my tit meat was going through my fingers. It would swell up, whoop, and go back down, whoop, as I was doing backstrokes through the water boards.
When did you get this commentary?
That was what she said.
Oh,
she said this on this documentary. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'll have to check it out. It sounds fun.
I've
been watching a lot of weird music documentaries and stuff. Like I told you, I watched the one called about the Rainbow Room.
Yeah. It was good.
Awesome documentary. Awesome. I mean, it went through the Hollywood vampires. It went through fucking Motorhead.
Nice.
It went through Guns N' Roses. Did you know? Here's a fun fact most people don't know. The Doors used to be the house band at the Rainbow Room.
That's fucking cool. I didn't know that. Nice.
Yeah.
You told me to go look that up, and when I went look that up, I put it in my watch list. I didn't watch it yet, but it also pulled up a bunch of other music documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
And when I don't know why documentaries are getting fucking hard for me to say.
I don't know. It's probably the tumor.
It's probably, or the acid I dropped 10 minutes ago. No.
How's your tit meat look?
It looks good. It's going right through my fingers. But I found I watched 3. One night I stayed up and watched 3 documentaries. I'm
gonna be a documentarian.
Yeah, documentarians. God damn, I feel like a retard. Fucking, I said it again. That's the 4th time we said it on the show today.
MHOG. Keep it retarded.
That's right. I reckon I kill you with it.
Yeah.
But no. So I watched 3 of them. One was on the Washington D.C. punk rock and hardcore scene. The other was on the New York hardcore scene, and the other one was about this. It wasn't even a documentary.
That is the name of this episode.
Documentary.
Documentarians. MHOG and the Documentarians.
It wasn't even a documentary. It was more of like a guy following this dude around with a camera. Like I thought it was going to be a documentary on the dude.
Called stalking.
I know, but I thought it was going to be on this guy, Wesley Willis. I don't know if you know who Wesley Willis is.
No, I don't.
Wesley Willis was a guy who suffered. He was a very large man. He was like 6'7", big giant black guy. He was, I want to say he was schizophrenic and he had other issues besides that. Maybe he was a little mentally retarded. You know, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Well, he started to help with his schizophrenia and other things. He started making music, and the music that he made was awful, awful. But he got hugely famous with like underground music. People would go see him. Basically, it was him and a Casio keyboard, and he would hit the
demo button.
The demo button, and he would sing these weird, outlandish songs. And every time he'd end, he'd be like, "Rock on, whatever," and then he'd say, "Burger King, get it your way," and then like it would be the end of the song. Like it was weird. It's like so bizarre. So I watched this.
So it was a comedy.
No, it wasn't supposed to be, but you know, it really is funny. I actually own one of his records.
Oh my God!
I do not own the ones that are supposed to be good. Like they have stuff
really? Because it's how would you tell?
No, there are some that he had with an entire band. It was called Wesley Willis and the Fiasco. And
you can say that, but you can't say documentarian correctly.
I'm not trying to say documentary. I'm trying to say fucking documentary, and it keeps coming out documentary. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. But Wesley Willis, man, he lived a fucked up life, man. Some guy tried to cut his face with a box cutter, and I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible stuff. But yeah, he died. He died a while back. Probably 10 years by now, but maybe longer. Yeah. I just think he had a heart attack. He had to be like 400 or 500 pounds. He was a big fucking man.
Oh, he was that big. Oh, you didn't say he was like.
No, he was
a big man. Then you said he was 6'7". I'm like, oh, he's just tall. Okay,
no, he's tall, 6'7", and wide. Like he was a big motherfucker.
He was like the dude in the swimming pool from Hawaii with the tiny guitar.
Kind of, but not as fat, because that guy was shorter than Wesley.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because he was probably about the same weight as that dude. Which that dude was an amazing singer.
Man, he was talented. That's a damn shame he passed away. He was awfully talented.
I can't think of his name, but I tell you what, that Somewhere Over the Rainbow song that he covered, is probably one of the best covers.
His name? It was Tim.
There you go, Tim. Tim from Hawaii. That really sounds like a Hawaiian name. Tim. What the fuck?
Aloha, Tim.
Aloha, Tim. Rest in peace, buddy.
Good guy.
He was, dude. He really was.
No, I want some Spam, man. I haven't had Spam in forever.
Me neither. I like Spam, dude. I like fried Spam though.
That's fine. Fry it. That's good.
I mean, I like it out of the can too. You know, like plain.
Just slice either way. That's all good. I mean, it's probably not the best, healthiest thing.
It's not. Sodium. It's horrible for you. All it is ground up fat with a little bit of meat in it.
That's a way to sell it.
Yes. Spam. It's everything you don't want to eat in a meat. That's my new advertisement for Spam.
There you go. You know what? You should write cards.
I should write something. I should write stuff down before we get on the show.
I didn't know you could write.
Really? Yeah, I read too. Did you know that?
I did. I just learned.
I know, you fucking scumbag. Did you ever come up with what you were remembering?
No.
I didn't think so. Just thought I'd give it a whirl.
I had no idea. It had something to do with a guest, though.
Oh, really? Nice. Were you inviting some people on?
No, someone I talked to.
That's what I said. Were you inviting somebody on?
Oh yeah. I wasn't paying attention to you. I didn't hear you.
Of course you didn't. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I did, and they responded, but I can't remember who it was.
Nice, that's good.
But that'll be a surprise for all of us, because I don't remember.
Great, because I kind of need to know, because if we have that date open, would be really good.
Yeah, it'll probably either be the end of June or July. I remember it saying that.
Okay, well, you need to figure that out really fast.
Okay.
Fucking people. What else? What else did I do? Man, I've done a few. Oh, I had my nephew was over here for a couple hours today.
On purpose?
Yeah, they came over.
Not 6 feet apart.
My brother-in-law dropped him off over here to play with my kid. That's okay. I mean, my kid's going back to school. My kid's going back to school tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Daycare, man.
Oh.
Got to do it, man. Got to do it. I can't help it.
Keep them young. Keep them young.
Keep them young.
Keep them young, dumb, and
I'm not
full of chiclets.
Whoa, dude. Hold on. You're talking about my son, dude. Calm down.
What's wrong with chiclets?
That's not how it ends.
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, no.
Full of skedios.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Skedios.
Full of skedios.
No, man. I mean, we really need to get him back in there and get his, not just to get him his education. I mean, it helps.
What
they
have you been
teach him.
doing? You should be teaching him shit.
Oh, we do. He has every night. He has a assignment to do.
Now that I know that you knew how to read, that could probably help him out.
Does he do it? Fuck no. But we have one for him every night. But no, this will help him and it'll get him more structured. Like back into the swing of things when he has to go back to real school.
Mm-hmm.
Like because.
You know where you should take him?
What?
Karate.
I thought about that. Too.
Give him focus and a type of discipline that may help him later on down. That's not about the fighting. It's about the discipline. And keeping active and physical is nice. Especially when you got a lot of energy at that age.
Right.
You wanna,
and I thought about that, dude. I thought about that a few times. Like maybe I should enroll him in some kind of like class like that.
Yeah.
But
you know it.
Right.
Ballet.
But right now, it ain't happening. Like I'm trying to keep him as little bit at school as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna bring him there so he can start getting back into the swing of things. So when he has to go back, he's not so fucking, bad.
Well, that's all on you.
What you mean?
He's bad.
No, that's not my fault.
That's your fault.
No, dude, that's his mom's fault. Sorry, Caitlin. I don't know. I don't think he's bad. I mean, I don't want him to be crazy when he goes back to school is what I mean. He's so wild up, that he's got to go. But I think a little bit at a time will help him,
Sure.
I mean, I don't like the idea of him going back because of all this shit.
Right.
But a lot of research so far has said that children aren't getting it, so I'm kind of okay with that.
Well, some are. I mean, I guess it depends if they have anything, underlying.
Right. Like if they're already sickly.
Like a diabetes. Or Diabetes.
Eat Quaker Oats, diabetes.
What was that dude's name? Winston Churchill? Oh, what was it?
I knew you were going to I had his fucking name in my head, and as soon as you said Winston Churchill, it went, boop! You fucking... Wilford Brimley.
Not Wesley Snipes. Wilford Brimley. That's
it. I said hello to Wilford Brimley.
Not Wesley Snipes.
He was at Texas Frightmare one year.
What was he dressed as, a scarecrow?
No, he was in the fucking Thing, dude. The movie The Thing.
Oh yeah, God knows. Man.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah, back when he was a strapping young 95-year-old man.
Oh my God, the dude has been old forever. Is
he's
he dead now?
No, he's still alive. He's still eating his fucking Quaker Oats and taking diabetes medicine.
Must be working. Unless you're getting a new catheter from that catheter place on TV.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna die of diabetes.
We should get him on the show.
I would love to have Wilford Brimley on the show.
I just want to talk to him about his days as the dog food guy.
I would want to talk to him about the days in Cocoon and if he hit Jessica Tandy.
Like physically hit her?
Smack that ass around. Like, bitch, get over here. I'm old, but when he went in that pool and got all youngified, did he pound that ass?
She'd sound like a flooded car.
Hey, you know what? I wonder if Morgan Freeman did a little more than driving, Miss Daisy, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh no, he drove.
He drove. She liked to play with that stick shift. Oh, Miss Daisy.
Oh, I think this show's over.
Nah, what? You mean completely over? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think we fucking jumped the shark today.
Oh man.
Hey, you know what? Before we get off here, there's a couple movies that I've been trying to find to own.
Okay.
And I actually found 2 of them today, and I think I'm going to purchase them because I've really been wanting to watch them again. And they're really weird, but they're something from my childhood that I remember.
Oh,
and it's something that I want to watch again because of, that memory.
Is it an adult film?
No, it's not. One is called Under the Rainbow. And
that sounds familiar.
And the other film is called Bugsy Malone.
Oh, Bugsy Malone's awesome.
Now,
everybody loves that band, Bugsy Malone.
That's you're talking about the one with the Chachi in
Marshmallow,
it, right?
Yeah, with Marshmallow Gun.
yeah. I love that fucking movie. Like, I remember that so well. I'm like, this is such a good movie, and it got such
Jodie Foster in it.
Yeah, and it got such a shit review, and it went underground.
In the day it was good. I just don't.
No, it was. I looked up the reviews on it. It was. I got shit reviews. And
it was awesome because it was like a musical the whole way through it.
Yeah, it was great. It was fucking awesome. Like, I remember as a kid going, man, this is such a cool movie because it was all kids.
And I wanted a marshmallow gun, but he didn't.
I wanted a marshmallow gun too. And then they started throwing pies at each other and shit. Yeah, it was a good one. And Under the Rainbow was a film about like all the midgets.
Yes.
In like Hollywood. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I remember that film. Yeah.
Yeah, and it had like Chevy Chase was in that movie, and I forget who else was in it.
But the thing with that is it's kind of like an adult film for you since you have like a thing for tiny people.
That was Kevin.
No, that was you.
I don't have a thing for tiny people. Not anymore.
You were always chasing midgets, dude.
Oh yeah, because I always wanted to look at them. Like, they fascinate me.
No, like Bridget the Midget.
Oh, yeah. Well, dude, come on.
All those girls you were. Every time I went over to your house, you had a new midget over.
I never had a midget in my house, you motherfucker.
Fucking, I went over to the house one time. I'm like, you ever just walk into a room, people, and you're like, something's not right in here. You feel something's weird. So I looked under the table, fucking midget. Lifted up the cushion on the couch, fucking midget. There are midgets everywhere, and it's like he's having a midget orgy at his house.
So fucking full of shit.
It was so bizarre.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh,
at least he told me they were midgets.
You're a fucking asshole.
I wondered why that small butt pick everybody up after. Well, anyway,
people, I hate him. I hate him so much. It was Chevy Chase was in that movie, and so was Princess Leia. Or in Under the.
Is that her real name, Princess Leia?
I don't remember. Carrie Fisher. I was drawing a blank, man. I was like,
And so was Princess Leia and Inspector Gadget.
Yes, they were all in that movie. I could have said like one of Chevy Chase's characters, but I don't know any of Chevy Chase's characters.
Fletch.
Oh yeah, there you go, Fletch. That's right. I forgot he played Fletch.
That was a great.
You know they were gonna make Fletch 3, but they never did.
That's probably a good idea, and it would have been a waste of film.
I don't know. The first 2 were really good.
I liked the first one. I think the second one just was like.
It was
Ace Ventura 2.
It was a rehab. Like making Ace Ventura 3. How about that?
I don't think they're going to do it now because he's sick.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's sick.
Damn, that sucks. I hope he gets better.
I don't know. He's sick and he's weird now.
Well, no, he got back. He got back from his crazy crusade.
Well, but he's still sick though. I think I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He's got something wrong with him.
Is it COVID type stuff or is it something else?
No. I think it's something more equally like more. I don't want to call it more drastic, but more mainstream drastic.
I got you. Like the big C or something, huh?
Yeah, something like that. I just read an article not too long ago about that.
I hope not, man. Yeah, but he's supposed to be doing that. They were supposed to like film it. They were also supposed to do something else too. Well, no, that's being made already. That's almost done. Bill and Ted, that's almost done.
Yeah.
But I can't remember. There was supposed to be a third movie for something, and I can't remember which one it was. Oh well, maybe it was from that guest that you were supposed to get on here.
Maybe. Oh goddamn! I know it's a woman. I just can't remember her name now.
Ivanka Trump is coming on our show.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'd talk to her. I think it'd be fun. You know, you can hear
I used to have a poster of the first lady.
You can hear the fucking president in the background going,
"Well,
you get off this goddamn thing. What is this? Get off Skype." I can't talk like Trump at all.
No, you can't.
But I'm pretending I'm Trump. I'm waving my hand and everything.
Really? Just okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was an interesting show, dude.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
For it, we learned some things about you and reading and midgets and.
We learned some stuff about you. Can't remember what it is because you can't remember what it is.
Fucking early onset, what it is.
That you're the butler.
I'm the butler of Holden Beach. Hey, everybody, go look up Holden Beach. You'll find my house. I'll be standing outside waving.
Yes, with his pink thong bikini on.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
if you look really close in the crack of his ass, it says Rum Guy.
No, I'll spread the cheeks. It's a picture of Wayne.
There it is. With my thumbs up, like my thumbs up, going like the buddy Jesus. Oh God. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us on this show. Like I said, keep an eye out for our great guests coming up down the road. And as always, we appreciate everything you guys do for us and listening. I was your host, Wayne.
And I am always the Rum Guy.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to keep it metal, 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 metal.
Adieu, adieu, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama.
Get the fuck out!
Okay then. That's it.